Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to talk about the boxing style of the greatest, Muhammad Ali. Now before that, subscribe the channel, leave your comments, like and share the video, okay? So, boxing style of Muhammad Ali, so-called the greatest, and well, the great heavyweight boxer of all time. Yes, there is a lot of opinions about this, and well, the greatest, Muhammad Ali. Well, boxing style, Muhammad Ali. First of all, I'm going to talk about the mindset of Muhammad Ali. I think this is very important because, well, he was confident, that's the fact, with a lot of conviction, okay? A lot of conviction, a lot of will to win and to be the best. And at his time, well, it was very different, and he fought for what he believed, okay? He fought for what he believed, and well, he was a great figure of his time, okay? So, the impact of Muhammad Ali, not only in boxing, but also in society, was a mark, okay? Was a mark. But we are going to talk about the boxing style, okay? Muhammad Ali. So, first of all, footwork and well, he was imposing the rhythm, okay? So, Muhammad Ali controlled the rhythm of the fight, okay? Well, the footwork, we already know. It was like he was dancing in the ring, okay? He was also moving, right, left, middle, spinning, well, always moving and controlling the rhythm of the fight, okay? So, he was always a step ahead of his opponent. So, his opponent was always trying to reach him, but he controlled the distance, okay? Distance control is very important. We talked about that before in other videos. So, and Muhammad Ali always doing that, okay? Always moving and controlling the rhythm of the fight. Why? Because he was always faster than his opponent, okay? Always faster than his opponent, and a lot of focus, okay? A lot of concentration, a lot of focus of Muhammad Ali, okay? Always focused on what was happening at the moment. It's very important too. And, well, jabs, straight punches, and speed, okay? Speed. So, Muhammad Ali threw a lot of jabs and then a lot of strong straight punches. Of course, we are talking about the heavyweight and, well, a strong guy, of course. And speed, okay? We talk before, faster. He was always faster than his opponent, okay? So, a lot of jabs, straight punches, and a lot of speed. So, other characteristic is defense, okay? At the time, Muhammad Ali was the best in defense, okay? In boxing. Of course, now we had, because it's already passed, Floyd Mayweather, for example, I talked about that before. But, well, at the time, so the 60s and the 70s, for example, Muhammad Ali was the best in defense. Why? Because a lot of reflexes, okay, a lot of good, excellent reflexes, always seeing the punches coming and avoiding the punches, okay, avoiding left, avoiding right, and also going back, okay? Going back to avoid the punch. Why? Because he was always controlling the distance, okay? And one detail. One detail. Sometimes, well, you cannot avoid the punch, so you are going to suffer the punch, okay? Muhammad Ali did, or was doing it at this time, when he suffered a punch, for example, opponent was going to right hand, okay, punch with the right hand, and his head moved because he couldn't avoid the punch, so his head moved the same side of the punch, okay? So if the punch was going with the right hand, so your head will go right, okay? But if you stay still, well, you're gonna suffer the total impact of the punch, so you will have a lot of damage, okay? You will be hurt. But if you go right, so you are going the same side of the punch, so it's the same move, and then you will have not all impact, okay? You will suffer less damage, okay? That's what Muhammad Ali did. Of course, if it was left, well, go left, okay? So if you are going to suffer the punch, you go left. So it's the right, okay? You go right, okay? That's the way. That's a good system of defense. Well, and we can take this and go to self-defense, because, well, sometimes you cannot block the punches, or you cannot, well, avoid the punches, okay, or move to avoid. Sometimes, well, you don't have the time, so it's a good strategy, okay? If you're going to suffer a right hand, well, you go right, okay? You move and you go right. So if the left hand, okay, you go left, okay? It's a good strategy, and we can take this style of Muhammad Ali, and we can bring into self-defense context, okay? So the counter-attack, okay? The counter-attack. Muhammad Ali was very good counter-attack, and, well, a lot of speed, of course, always speed, okay? Muhammad Ali, it was all about speed, okay? Focus, mindset, focus, speed, execution, okay? It was all about this. And, for example, we are going to suffer a jab, okay? So our opponent is going to jab us. Well, most people, what will do? Will go outside, okay? So if I'm going to suffer a jab for a right-handed person, okay, what I can do? I can do this. I can go side, okay? Why? Because, well, if I go inside, okay, I can avoid the jab, but I go inside, I can suffer a straight punch to my face, okay? Because one of the simple sequences of punches we have seen before, okay? For example, for the right-handed, it's jab, straight punch, okay? Or for the left-handed is jab, straight punch, okay? It's better to move, for example, the right side or outside the jab, okay? So, for example, or like this, if you are going just to move your head and your torso, or of course you can move your legs. But Muhammad Ali did something different, because he was going inside, okay? It's risky, yes, it's risky, but, well, we talked before, it's all about the speed. And Muhammad Ali had the skills to avoid the jab inside and then counter-attack immediately, okay? But Well, it's all about the speed. But of course, it's risky because if you are not very fast, well, you can suffer a straight punch for from the opponent, okay? Or for the people that wants to beat you up, for example, okay? So, conclusion. We have seen in this video the boxing style of the greatest, Muhammad Ali. Very considered like the best heavyweight of all time. Okay? So, footwork ends always with a lot of rhythm, control of the rhythm of the fight and footwork. Then jabs, straight punches, speed, and defense with avoiding the punches, a lot of good, excellent reflexes, and always if he was going to receive a punch, his head was in the same, it was going the same side of the punch. Okay, so it was going the same way of the move, of the punch, and the counterattack. Okay, excellent counterattack of Muhammad Ali. And of course, we can take, as I said before, we can take these concepts, these boxing style characteristics of Muhammad Ali, and we can take them to self-defense context. For example, I said before, so if you are going to receive a punch, well, you must suffer the less damage possible. So your head must go the same side, the same way. So you are in the same way the move was going, okay, or left or right, for example, okay. And it was a long video. It was a long video, but of course we are talking about Muhammad Ali, okay, and there was a lot to talk about, but okay, it is very long. And see you next time.